Alright, chat, you got me for another 10 minutes. Ooh, music change. Good day, gentlemen. How your investigation coming along? I can't imagine it's fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up? Truth and lies? Famous puzzle. Yes! Yes! Have we missed any puzzles so far? Probably. Probably. I'm doing it blind. Well, blind. I played it as a kid, but it's been many, many years. One of the three is telling the truth and the other two are lying. Based on their statements, can you determine who's telling the truth? I fucking love this one! Chat, did you guys know I love lying puzzles? They are my favorite type of puzzle. So who's telling the truth here? So let's see. A says they never lie. B says A is lying, I'm telling the truth. So if B is telling the truth, then A is lying. But C says B is lying. But A is the only one that talks about themselves. In other words, there's not really much we can say about A. They can be disproven, because if A is right, then B is not right. But if C is a liar, then A is also a liar by default. Because then B would be correct. But if B is a liar, A is lying. Right, if B is a liar, then A isn't. A would be the truth, then C is. I think it's B. I think B is telling the truth.
How does this sound?
Yep. I love those puzzles! I love lying puzzles! That's right, B is telling the truth. The only way to know that there is to be just one person telling the truth is what B says is true. If A is telling the truth, then C's statement that B is a liar also becomes true. On the other hand, C is telling the truth, then B's statement that A is a liar also becomes true. In both cases, you end up with two truth tellers and one liar, but the only possible solution is that B is telling the truth. I love budget! That was too easy. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel based on the protagonist on you. That's why I'm carefully observing you so closely. The more I see you, the better I write. Good luck on your search. I'll be watching. A reading lamp? Puzzle? Nothing good could be said about that tower. No puzzle? She comes up with tough puzzles. I like the music in this section. Any puzzles in here? Any puzzles in here? That puzzle? Okay. Oh, the dog's found something. Yeah. You know, I'm like 90% sure this dog is bullshitting me right now. Callie, check the index. Okay. We're missing 71. And 64. So we're missing a few. It doesn't matter if we miss some of them. It doesn't matter. Well, if it's you two again, alright. If you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. A broken window. Chat, no fucking way! Anyway, 4 children were playing. One of them threw a ball right through your window. Here's what they say for themselves. A, not me. I didn't break anything. B, okay, I'll tell the truth. I broke the window. 74, yeah. C, it's not A's fault. He didn't do anything. D, B didn't break the window. You know for a fact that whoever broke the window is lying. However, one or more of the children are lying as well. Can you work out who broke your window? Alright then. So. Most likely. the one who broke the window is lying, right? So let's have a look at this. A says, no, I didn't break it, right? B says, I'll tell the truth. I broke the window. A says, C says, it's not A's fault, he didn't do anything. So these two are saying the same thing. D says, B didn't break the window. Right? He did not broke it. No, I don't think B broke it. I think he's a good boy. So, we can already rule out, right? If we're thinking about this, if this one's telling the truth, I didn't break the window, I think we can rule out B and D, right? Because if B didn't break the window, B is also not lying because B didn't break the window, and they're covering for each other. They're both saying it, so that way they're both not liars. So it's either C or A. A is saying I didn't break it. C is saying it's not A's fault. He didn't do anything. Right? So let's just cross these two out. However, we know that one or more children is lying. What would be the liar here if both of these children are telling a lie? Or one's telling the truth and one isn't, right? The truth, if they're telling the truth, then A didn't do anything. If one of them is lying, if A is lying, then he did it. If C is lying, then A still fucking did it. So in other words, I think C is lying, and so is A, and I think A is to blame.
There we go.
He also had that face.
The puzzle has an answer.
Good job. B and C were also lying about what happened, even though they themselves didn't break the glass. Make sure to give those two a good scolding as well. There's gonna be a lot of rain tomorrow. Hang your washing inside if you want it to dry. Oh, thank you. Customer, welcome, welcome. With great deals on sausage today, and a skirt steak will make any plate a fashion plate. Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but we didn't come here to shop. Well, I was thinking to get a big sale. You got a hungry look about you, you know. Well, I can interest you in my fine meat products, Ayo. Can I at least tempt you with a puzzle? Is he trying to get in Layton's pants? I would. Happening? That's another one of these! Chat, we are eating so fucking good today. We are eating so fucking good today. We are getting so many fucking puzzles, and I absolutely love this. Alright, are you guys ready to try and figure this one out? Somebody ate the butcher's sausages, that bitch. Here's what the four boys had to say. A, B ate the sausages. D, B says D ate them up. C, I didn't eat them. D, B is lying. One of these rascals is telling the truth. Only one is telling the truth. Okay. Really lie a lot of puzzles. Yeah, my word. And all the others, needless to say, are lying. Can you work out who ate the sausages? Okay, so A says B ate them. B says D ate them. C denies all eating. D says B is lying. There's only one here that doesn't actually link up with the others. Right? We know that at least one of these children are telling the truth. If A is telling the truth that B ate the sausages, then these three are lying. Right? Yeah, exactly. C isn't accusing anyone. He's just saying he didn't eat them. So if we assume he is lying, right, then one of these would be telling the truth. However, they all contradict each other. Because he's saying B ate them. He's saying D ate them. He's saying he's lying. I think it's C. I think C is lying, little shit. Hi! Shit, I was gonna read you today. Fuck! You got me early, you bitch. Hey up, me duck. Hey up. You guys are here right in time for a puzzle. I hope you guys like puzzles. Hi everyone, my name is Calico. I am playing Professor Layton and the Curious Village. It is a point and click visual novel puzzle game. I absolutely love them. So this is a liar liar puzzle, aka we gotta find which ones are telling the truth and which one's lying. Let me read this out to you guys. The boys have eaten the sausages. These little shits have eaten the sausages. A says B ate all the sausages. B says D ate all of them up. C says I didn't eat them. And D says B is lying. One of the rascals is telling the truth. All the others are lying. Can you work out who ate the sausages? Now, how do you solve these puzzles? Quite easily. You look at the contradictory statements. A says B ate them. B is saying D ate them. And D is saying B is a liar. C is saying he didn't eat them. Right? We know at least one of them is telling the truth. Right? And one of these guys ate the sausage. If we say, for instance, that A is lying, then B didn't eat the sausages, right? If we say that is the case, but is B telling the truth? Did D eat them all? But at the same time, D is also contradicting B, saying B is lying. The easiest way to say this, right now, at least for this one, only one is telling the truth. And we actually know which one that is. That is D. Because this is the only statement that makes sense. Right? Exactly. Because if these three are lying, then everything makes sense, including what D says. Because if D says B is lying, then A and B and C are lying. And it would still make sense in the sentence. So in other words, our sausage eater is C.
Luke, here's my answer.
I love these puzzles. How you doing, Mila? How you doing? C ate all the sausages. The only person telling the truth here is D. If you assume A to be the culprit, both C and D statements must be correct. Choose B and the other three boy statements must be true. If you make D out to be the culprit, then both B and C must be telling the truth. None of the possibilities fit the condition set forth in the puzzle. The top hat man is really cute. I absolutely love Layton. We played Hit and Run. Sims Hit and Run? I thought you were playing Sims. Sims crashed 3 times and black screened my PC. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? I just got hit with the battery low. That's crazy. I'm so sorry that your PC had that many issues with Sims 2 today. I'm glad you played something you like though. I remember you talked about Simpsons Hit and Run a lot. Sims 2 moment, honestly, yeah. Hey, you're pretty good at this. As a bonus for solving my puzzle, I'll throw some gossip that I heard. Word is that someone lives in a dark, grimy tower. You have to be a real oddball if you want to live in an old moldy wreck like that place. I had so much fun. A flower vase, Layton. Let's actually have a look at the rooms. How's it going? We'll do that for now. So much fun, I blew myself up more times than the earphones, and ironically, that's so fucking... Yeah, that's kind of on brand. I mean, what? Who said that? Alright, everyone, get your tap fingers ready. Tap, 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 tap. I set myself on fire, too? What the hell is this game about? There's a hidden puzzle here. Ooh, hidden puzzle. Okay, these are normally like, yeah, they're in the hundreds. Red and blue. The box holds blue and red balls. Nice. As you can see, the colors and the balls match their respective areas don't match. Slide the balls around so that the red and the blue ones are in the area. Oh, okay, it's one of these puzzles. Ah. Time. To be fair, Trav always loves a bit of chaos. Right? You know, as a certified road hazard. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't trust you to drive me anywhere, to be fair, lad. Like... Wait, what am I doing? Excuse me. All I'm saying. 95% of my hazard awareness driving section. 95? What the 5% you missed? The old lady in the middle of the road. Oh, sweetie, I can't wait to see my kids this Christmas. Ah! Right? Hit a guy, kicked him into heaven, drove off. I'm not surprised. Right, anyway. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Alright, cool. I'm trying to solve this in like the least amount of moves possible, so if I'm restarting a lot, don't worry about it, I promise. There's a method behind my madness, chat. I promise. Oh, come on. Also, my iPad is definitely dying at this. Right? Instead of using cars, they brought Mila. Just stealing cars with NPCs still inside. That sounds like a Mila. That sounds like a Mila. Not gonna lie. Got someone stuck doing that? Huh? What the fuck is... I gotta watch this VOD, don't I? I have to watch the VOD. Or speaking of, by the way, I found out I have to download the Layton VOD so quick because like the instant they, like, an hour after they go live, the VODs, the whole VOD is copyrighted. The whole VOD is just muted because of the copyright thing. That is insane. The video is going to be a banger. I can't wait to watch. I do love watching your videos. Layton, Professor Layton, if you will. There was a method behind my madness there, and I just completely missed it. Don't judge me, too. Definitely could have done that in less.
I think I've got it.
Definitely could have done that in less. I think I can get that down to 30, to be honest.
I've solved it.
Yeah, 30. That could be definitely done in 30 moves. Layton! Oh my god, who's that woman and why does she have cards? What do you find? Also, chat, by the way, don't forget, it's my puppy's birthday today. My puppy turned 2 years old today. Yes. What's this on the ground? It appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Even to me, Professor. The bus hasn't been themselves since Lady Viola's passing, and he shows no signs of recovering. That's why I decided I'll make a tribute to Lady Viola. I'm sure it'll put a smile back on his face. But yes, it makes sense. Could this mystery author be him? I work my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over St. Mistray, I see a thriving, bustling village, with so many villagers to keep him company. Maybe he'll finally be happy again. It's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. Can't confirm my suspicion at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than I thought. Oh, the plot be thickening, chat. Oh me, oh my. It's not every day a handsome buck around these parts. You look impressive, dearie. Let's see if you've got the brains to find this puzzle for size. Be happy to solve any puzzle you have, madam. I don't believe we've met before. You are... Yum, 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 yum. You want to know my name, dearie? I'll let you know as soon as you solve this puzzle. Aces and the Joker. You've scattered a deck of 52 cards and one Joker face down on the table, so you don't know which card is where. Next, you start turning the cards over one by one. Assuming that you can't flip the same card twice, what are the percentage odds that you'll flip over all 4 aces before you turn the Joker? Hey chat, have I ever told you how much I fucking hate math? So, 52 cards and one Joker, so 53. Minus the Joker, so 50. Minus the 4, so 48. 48 cards are not a part of this variable, right? Because we don't want them, right? So... what would it be? It'll be 1/5, right? Because again, if we remove the 42, most of the cards, which is the 48, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards that we want, and there's a 1 in 5 chance that we're going to get the card that we want. What percentage is 1 in 5? 0.2. So 20%. Right? I had to Google that. So it's a 20% chance that you'd get the card that you want. Or 20% chance that you'll flip over. I'm gonna guess that's the case. I'm not 100% sure. Please be right. I hate math.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. Well, it may seem you need to take all the other cards into account. No card in the deck except for the Joker and the 4 aces plays part in the calculating the percentage. Knowing that, you only have to deal with 5 cards in your calculation. The rest is easy. You have 5 cards to flip. So, you need 1 of those cards to be last. Your percentage of the answer is 1 out of 5, or 20%. Let's go, chat! I have a brain! Yes, indeed, that's right. Brainish and lookish. You're a total package, aren't you? Guys, everyone wants to fuck Layton. I mean, same, but I get it. He looks like a Lego man. It's interesting. I'm Martha, and just love cards. Especially puzzles and used cards. Oh, I love them. They're my favorites. I don't think I've mentioned how much I enjoy the company of a handsome gentleman. Professor, don't we have somewhere to be right now? Professor gets Layton. Layton. That's so bad. I love it, Tapana. Hey, Toe. What are you doing? I love how Luke is getting Professor out of these situations. Like, he's just got women all over him, and Luke's just like, Professor, help, I threw up. He's child privileging it. I think this is a dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, that tower does look awfully ominous, doesn't it? Seeing it up close, I can understand why villagers are so scared of the place. Layton always gets Layton. Let's look at the wall. There might be more to it than meets the eye. All right, we're pressing the child up against the wall just to like slam his face into it. Do you see anything, Luke? Yes, this wall is very wall.
What?
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say.
His voice
Why
acted.
not? What are you hiding?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
Thank you.
The tower?
Oh, wait!
She has like the biggest stranger danger thing. She was just like, oh, the whole way. Oh, don't blame her. To be fair, what in the world was that about? Huh? Spider senses are tingling. Who gets my fucking pepper spray? Professor, what's this? Ferris wheel ticket. Be curious indeed. Luke, that girl might have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. Or maybe on accident. I don't know, but this is our only lead now, Luke. We gotta make do. But why would she want to help us? Guess this is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't help but feel that she's trying to help us. Well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around the park's Ferris wheel. That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time you disappear for good. The fly. The Elusive Tower, Chapter 6, done. And chat, I know we've all been having fun. I know we've all been having fun with Professor Layton. Please, Callie. No. I do what I please. I know we've all been having fun with Professor Layton, and I know we just got raided by Mila, however that is horrible timing, as I have been live for 4 hours, and you know what that means.